Hello there friends, I'm Andy, aka the Xeno Hunter, and this is just week 4 of my Minecraft Middle-earth build. Let me just get it on the right. Okay, so obviously I'm a bit late with this YouTube clip. I've had quite a busy week. Um, I've been working on a build team's site. And I've also set up a Minecraft community on the PS4. So if you want to go and check that out, if you're on PS4, by all means, you can post pictures of your own builds up there, and we'll also be doing community builds as well. But anyway, let's show you what I've done so far this week. Oh, if I can do it without getting stuck. Yeah, so I'm walking instead of flying, just because obviously this map is going to be an adventure map, so you won't actually be able to fly around on it. Oh, there's Shadow Fax, what are you doing up there? Okay, so this week I've mainly been working on the landscaping, and it's the hills or baby mountains. This mountain chain is Arid Loon, it's called, and this leads all the way down to the Grey Havens. I think I did mention it in last week's clip, but obviously in last week's clip it was just a little mound, not actually finished with the ice and the snow yet on that one. Just testing out what's going to look the best. So as you can see, none of this was built up last week. So this chain of mountains will go on for about at least 10 miles or something in game, obviously. I will just fly now. What I've also done is I've filled in the land on this side, which wasn't in last week's. I've got to make sure that I stay within the sand outline that I've done, because basically that is the sketch of the map that's in the back of the Lord of the Rings book. If you've not got the book, you can get the map up easily on any browser. Just obviously go onto images and type in map of Middle-earth. It might not be exactly the same as this, because there is quite a few different maps knocking about. But anyway, so as you can see, I built that mountain up, that one. These are only, like I say, baby mountains, so there is going to be mountains miles bigger than this. Continued it so it keys into the existing landscape well. But these will be covered with snow. And then obviously as we go more in a more southerly direction, the snow will stop and there'll be rocky mountains. There'll be mountains that are a hell of a lot bigger than this anyway. Yeah. So these, the majority of them are solid. However, to save myself a bit of time, I have been building like a kind of frame. What that also allows me to do is underneath the build there'll be dungeons, so I can actually hollow out the mountains from inside. As you can see, I've placed a little marker there so I know exactly where the mountains are. I can come in, left a little gap there, I'll have to sort that out. I can come in, hollow it all out, and then obviously if you're in the caverns underneath, it'll look how it should. You know, I'll just obviously put some rock and some soil hanging off the roofs, and it'll look like a cavern. So as I say, I mean, I've not got as much as I wanted to do this week on this build. Oh yeah, let me just explain this as well. Yeah, so I've left this bit hollow. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the mountain, slope it down, and then there will be a crack, as in like a crevice going all the way along here, and there's going to be a little stream that flows down and follows the crevasse or the crack, whichever you want to call it. And I just think it'll look pretty cool. If you know anything about Middle-earth lore, there were other races other than the ones that are mentioned in the main story and the film. So there is actually a race that kind of lives around here. They're a race of men. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of make this like one of their little towns, because obviously it's quite sheltered, and this region is a cold, hostile region. So that's about it really, I think, for this week. I'm sorry it's a lot later than normal, but as I say, I've had quite a lot on in regards to Minecraft, and obviously me setting this community up and working for this build team. But next week I'm sure there'll be a lot more to show. What I'll probably do is continue working on the shoreline here, and obviously carrying on with the mountain chain. This mountain chain follows the edge of the shoreline right the way down until it stops, just to give you a rough indication of how long I've got to go with the mountain building. So it follows right to here, and then it does actually carry on south right the way down until the Grey Havens. If you're not a fan of the Lord of the Rings, then let me just say it's a long mountain chain. It's one of the longest mountain chains on the map. Okay. Right, so I'd just like to say thank you to all my Twitch followers, thank you to all the YouTube subscribers, and thank you to my family, Thomas and Christopher, for all the support. It means a lot. And on that note, I will leave it for this week. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye now.